Welcome to the online demo video for the all new Facebook gaming app 9 to 5. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of how to get started with the game and a short demo on playing the game. And also I'm going to explain to you some benefits of playing. First off, you can win cash prizes. You click here and a new browser window will open and let you know about how to win cash prizes by playing the game. Basically, the monthly top two players can earn cash for playing the game, and that's on a monthly for the entire 2014 year. We're going to be doing this contest and allowing people to win cash prizes, and it may go even, further years from 2014, but right now it's just for 2014. You can submit a bug report by clicking here or inside the game. If there's any bugs or issues that you see with the game that might need to be corrected, please let us know right away so that we can take care of that, because that's important that you get the correct gameplay at all times. Now, leaderboards is basically where you can see who is leading in the game. Options are just general options. You'll spend most of your time on open new game or search for an existing game. Your friends might want to find a game, or you might want to find a friend's game. So I'm going to click open new game here, and I'll get a chance to configure my character. Now the color really determines the type of player. So yellow collars are engineering type people. Blue collars are industrial type people. White collar or corporate type people. Brown collar or hospitality type people. Green collar or engineering slash industrial type people. And then you have a different rate that they earn and a starting job experience for each. So I'm going to start with a brown collar player, hospitality type. So any type of job that I apply to that's a hospitality job will give me the job rate times 2, and then also my hourly job rate times 2, and then my starting job experience will be 2 for that player. I'm going to take the color, make them brown. Oops, make them brown. Okay. Keep it at male. If I were a female, I'd click that and the icon would change to female, but I'll keep it at male. And then I'll name my game in case if I wanted someone to come find me, another friend to play the game with me, I would name the game, as you can see, so they could easily find my game. So I open to finish setting up the game. As you can see, I'm in the middle here. The others are CPU players for now, unless I open a slot. If I clicked here, it would open the slot up to allow a human player to come play the game. So if I click that here, it'll say waiting. So that means it's waiting for a player to come fill that slot. So you can tell your friend, hey, come join Jay's game on the 9 to 5 Facebook game app. Or I can just close the slot, and then so there'll only be 4 players for the game, which is fine. But you don't have to use open slot unless you're going to open it up for another player, or if you just don't want as many players playing the game. So that's why you would use this particular option. So I'm going to go ahead and begin the game. I also want to explain that you can pick the number of days you want your game to last. The longer duration, the more chances you have to win the game. The shorter, you have to make decisions more quickly, but it'll last over 7 days basically. You can set your game to public or private. So I'm going to go ahead and begin the game. So the first thing is first, you roll the dice to determine your play order and amount of beginning dollar balance. I hit OK. Then I roll the dice. So I rolled a 9, so that's pretty good. So my determination will be determined by how high I rolled, basically, compared to others. And if there's a tie, then we'd have to roll again, which is fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and explain the game a little bit while that's happening. If you hover over any of the tiles, it will tell you information about that tile and how to apply for it and the job rate, which is the hourly rate. Well, it's my turn to roll again, so I'll roll. So you can apply for night crew. That's here, all the way up to starting an internet company empire. And as you can see, if you start one of those, if you apply for that, it consumes 50 in job experience and 8 in education, but your hourly job rate is $250, dollars. So that's pretty good. That's the highest on the game, but of course it requires the most as well. So if you go through each tile, you can see here, lucky card. You land on this tile, you have to draw a lucky card, so on and so forth. Now, if you land on any of these tiles and you have the appropriate number of job experience and education, it'll allow you to apply for that particular job. On the four corners of the game, you can collect unemployment if you land here. If you get fired, you lose half your jobs and some income. You get promoted, that's pretty good. Your income will increase by 15%. It's my turn to roll again. And then you can draw a lucky card as you pass a go. So those are some key elements to the game. And then there's also education tiles. So if I want to apply to any of these, it's going to cost me some dollars, basically. And so for a bachelor's degree, it costs $4,000, and I get 4 education credits if I apply for that. Okay. So as I go around the board, I'm basically setting up a strategy. Am I going to amass a huge amount of education and experience? Am I going to apply to certain jobs? And there's going to be some luck involved with drawing a lucky card. So, you always have that element of luck, and it's the same thing with real life. There's always the chance element. And that's what the dice really stands for. And then, circumstances are your lucky cards, basically. So this player just got fired, but they don't have any jobs, so that's really just a free landing tile for them. Over here, you can always check your balance. This is your score. And you can see for each player here, your score is your balance. So the highest score wins the game, and then you're on the leaderboard if you did get the highest score in your game for the month. My turn to roll the dice again, so I'll roll. Debt relief. Now, if your score falls below 20,000, so negative 20,000, you go bankrupt and you have to leave the game. Debt relief allows you to reset to 0, but it does cost. And so I'll explain that a little bit later. You can apply for more job experience directly, get these credits via purchase, and also you can get more education so you can learn faster. So I'm going to click on one of these. And if you click on any of these 3, it's pretty much the same thing. For me, I'm a hospitality type person, so education credits cost 3, 5, and 7 respectively, and it's all different for each player. And then my hospitality experience credits cost 2.5, 4.5, and 6.5 respectively. And then debt relief is just $10. If you want to stay in the game and continue rather than start a whole new game, refills, your salary will go up and your education will go up, but that's limited. Within an hour, your salary will go up by your rate, your determined rate, and then your education, which is here, will go up as well here in 11 minutes, and then respectively your experience will go up in 6 minutes. Here you can submit a bug report at any time if you've experienced any problems. And let's see, someone invented something, so they gain a job experience of 5 years, which is pretty cool. They landed on a lucky card. So the object of the game is really to amass, as you go around the board, amass as many jobs as possible. There's no limit to which you can apply to other than how much education and job experience you have, because it goes down and is used each time you apply for a particular job that you qualify for. So that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this demo, and I hope you have fun playing. And please let us know your feedback at any time. You can submit a bug report with any questions or problems or just anything whatsoever, and someone will get back to you. I thank you for your time and look forward to seeing you in the game.